Iran's parliament on Sunday condemned the reinstatement of UN sanctions over its nuclear program, calling them illegal. The move follows action by Britain, France, and Germany to reimpose an arms embargo and other measures against Tehran.
The Islamic Republic of Iran considers the implementation of the snapback mechanism and the reinstatement of sanctions resolutions to be illegal. Considering that Russia and China, as two permanent members of the Security Council, have explicitly stated this in official statements and public positions, no country is obligated to comply with them.
Parliament stressed that Iran does not consider itself bound to halt uranium enrichment under these resolutions and maintains that its nuclear rights remain protected under international law.
Iran also does not consider itself bound to adhere to these illegal resolutions, including the suspension of uranium enrichment, and we believe that our right to enrichment is still recognized under international law today.
Iran warned the European initiators of the sanctions that any hostile action will trigger a reciprocal and serious response. While condemning the sanctions, Iranian officials emphasized that diplomacy remains an option to defend the nation's rights.
We declare that if any country attempts to take action against Iran based on these illegal resolutions, it will face a reciprocal and serious response from Iran, and the 3 European countries that initiated this illegal action will also witness our reaction. The door to diplomacy as a means of defending national rights has never been closed in the system of the Islamic Republic, and never will be.
Ghalibaf highlighted Iran's deterrence against Israel, claiming the country has avoided attacks due to the risks of retaliation.
As for the Israelis, if they have not attacked us until today, it is not because the snapback was not activated, but simply because they have realized that another attack on Iran would lead to a worse defeat than the previous war.
Abbas Goudarzi, spokesperson of the parliamentary presidium, clarified that prior agreements with the IAEA are no longer effective, and the snapback undermines previous frameworks.
Look, the cooperation between the Atomic Energy Organization of Iran and the NPT has its own framework. But the Cairo Agreement, which was essentially reached between Mr. Araghchi and the IAEA, is no longer relevant on its own, and the implementation of the snapback means the termination of that meeting. Withdrawal from the NPT is also one of the issues that the representatives of the nation have emphasized, and they have collected signatures for it. It is among the demands of the representatives and will definitely be reviewed within its own framework.
Iranian lawmakers are reviewing the possibility of withdrawing from the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, NPT, with signatures already collected in support of the move. The sanctions were reinstated late Saturday despite attempts to delay them at the UN General Assembly. They include restrictions previously adopted between 2006 and 2010 and target Iran's nuclear and military sectors. The reinstatement of sanctions comes just months after US and Israeli strikes on Iranian nuclear sites. Experts warn the move could further destabilize the region and complicate diplomatic negotiations.